Good morning. Um, I am Amy Carter, and I have created a company, an organization called Healthy Me, Healthy We. Um, to tell you a little bit about that, uh, I grew up. I grew up in a poor family, um, actually a very poor family, uh, and um, the things that we had to eat were canned goods and dried goods. Um, my mom made a very concerted effort to um, make dinners and always add a vegetable. But the vegetable was the side dish, was the small side item on our plates. Um, I realized when I went to college and gained 35 pounds my freshman year that I needed to change something. So I tried to eliminate fat from my diet, and nothing happened. And I had no idea why. And I was really frustrated and concerned that I would never lose the weight. I had jumped from a size 6 to a size 10, and I stayed there until I had left to serve as a missionary for my church, and and I lived in Germany for 18 months. So that during that time, I started to run. I started to ride a bike almost every day, and with this came weight loss, but not the education that I needed um, to understand how eating healthy plays a role in my overall health and well-being. So when I came home from my missionary service and met my now husband, Sam, you'll hear a lot about him. Um, I was a size 10 again, um, and I wanted to really learn how to be healthy. So over the course of what's been now 13 years, um, I have learned a little bit about health and nutrition. And I say a little bit because I feel like I have a lot to go, but I feel like I also know enough that I really want to share it with you. Um, I'm sorry that I'm moving the computer. I have learned that I have learned certain things that have helped me to feel healthy, to feel vibrant and alive, and I've had setbacks and have made mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, every day. But I feel like those mistakes move me upward and onward if I choose to let them, if I choose to learn from them. So together, I feel like we can be better. We can be stronger together. We can't do this alone, and we're not meant to be on this earth to learn and experience these things alone. We are here to do this together as family. And so, uh, as Healthy Me, Healthy We, at Healthy Me, Healthy We, my mission, my statement of purpose is to empower all individuals to gain the tools that they need to become healthy themselves, and then in turn teach their families how to do the same. Um, because it starts with us. It starts with one person. One person can make a difference. And when we feel that difference, when we experience that difference, then when we turn around and we serve others by sharing our experiences and our knowledge, then those things stick with us. We remember them better, uh, and I really believe that this is how we can make a positive change in our health, in the world, and it starts small. It starts by small and simple steps, um, changing our habits one step at a time, our eating habits, our sleeping habits, and creating goals that help stretch and extend us to um, be more than we are right now. That's the whole purpose of a goal, is to help us to become something different than we are now. So change is inevitable, and change is hard, but it's also possible to accomplish. And it is even more possible to accomplish when we're doing it with someone, when we have a support group behind us. Um, so when we set clear and defined goals, um, and then we have a support group behind us, we remember those goals, um, and we are reminded of them hopefully daily, because then people keep us accountable, our friends, our family, whomever we've decided to tell. And then um, when we uh, hold on, I have it in my journal. Actually, my journal is the place I go to keep my notes and to write down my experiences. That's kind of one thing that I use as my support as well. Uh, when we simplify our lives, when we focus on um, those goals that we have set, those clearly defined goals, um, then we can simplify our lives to focus, to place all of our focus on those goals. And then when we turn around and we serve others, and when we look outside ourselves to reach those goals, by helping others, by teaching them the things that we learn and experience, or by helping them reach their own goals, especially because that's what I want to do, then we, like I said earlier, we are reminded of the goals that we have set. We don't lose. We don't lose the the goal that we've had in mind this whole time. We have a process when we define our goals, and then we turn around and we serve others so that we can be constantly reminded of our own goals and kind of help rejuvenate, refresh the purpose of why we've set those goals. So that's something that I wanted to focus on during this video, to kind of establish the future process of more videos, is my why. So my reason why I started Healthy Me, Healthy We was because I experienced um, a change in health. I have learned through study and experience and other people, um, ways to incorporate health into my life that have worked for me. And I want to share that with you. And I am learning things daily that not only help with my physical health, but my mental health. And it's all connected. We tend to compartmentalize when we set goals, but we have to remember that it's all connected. And when we set these goals, it will change us in other areas as well. Um, so maybe I'll share with you a few of my goals that I have set for 2018. Now, they're not clearly defined, which means I run the risk of not accomplishing my goals. But I have written them down, and I will strategize to complete them. But let me look in my journal to share with you some of my goals for 2018. I am a health coach, and so I have made a goal to fully establish myself as a certified health coach. I'm currently working on a few certifications, and I have a few clients already, and so I have become and have started as a health coach, and am working towards full certification as a health coach, as well as a personal trainer, a nutrition coach, and a lifestyle consultant. All of those things are going to work together for me to help you reach your goals healthily, your health goals, your financial goals, your goals in general, because they're going to affect everything that you do. They're going to affect every area of your life, whether you recognize it or not. And if it doesn't, then it's not a goal, it's just a dream or a desire. It's just a step in that direction. But the goals that we want to set are big, um, and they are measurable. And every little step that we take every day will help us to achieve those greater goals. I have a goal to train for a half marathon in April. I had a couple of goals set last year, and one of them was to train for a half Ironman. And I realized as I was preparing for 2018 and beyond that I needed to simplify my life. I had too many things that I was focusing on, and so I was losing focus. And I decided then that even though this training for a half Ironman was a really good goal, it was something that I needed to postpone. It's something that I need to wait on in order to accomplish it well. I was finding that I was dividing too much time between too many things and not accomplishing them. And so I had to let that one go. So I am training instead for a half marathon. I love to run. I love to exercise, working towards being a personal trainer. So that is kind of, you know, connected with that. I have a goal to personally save $10,000. Now, I have a family of 4 children and a husband, so the 6 of us can work together on this goal as well. But this is my personal goal, especially working as a health coach. Then I have the opportunity to help bring in, income for my family. This is something that I want to do. But the greater reason for being a health coach is because of the things that I have learned and the things that I want to share with you, the things that I feel I know and have experienced that will help you to do the same in your life, to reach whatever goals, whatever health goals, or health, because our health is connected to everything, our mental health, our physical health, our financial health. They're all connected. And so that is a goal for myself. I have goals to help my family members do certain things. Now, they have to also want to do these things, but my kids are also small enough where I can kind of set goals for them. So I have a goal to help our youngest son, Lorenzo, walk this year. He turns 2 in February. He's been blessed with Down syndrome, and we are so, so very blessed to have him in our family. One of many things that he has taught us is that little steps make a big difference, and that we count all of our blessings in grams, not just in experiences. When he was in the hospital, in the NICU, we would count every gram that he ate, because that brought us closer to him going home. And when we looked at them individually, it was so small that I felt very discouraged. But when we looked at them in the bigger picture, it was amazing to see his progress. And so applying this to being a health coach or reaching our goals, he has taught me that small and simple steps make a big difference. So a goal that I have set for him is to help him to learn to walk by his birthday. Yesterday, he, with his walker, took steps on his own, probably half a dozen. I wasn't counting the steps, I was recording the video. And watching him take those steps on his own with his walker helps me to realize that he is close enough for me to focus on setting those goals for him and helping him reach them, because I know that he wants to. He does it all the time. He just doesn't do it alone. And so we're going to help him get there because we're going to work together. Um, my second to youngest child, Nicole, she is a spitfire of a child, and she is in preschool right now, and she wants to learn to read. She also thinks that she knows everything. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I believe that we can work together to help her accomplish that goal this year. It doesn't matter to me when it is, but we have set that goal, and we have set a daily goal to read at least one book for her to read to us. Um, so she is doing that, and each day we miss. Now it's only the 5th of January. We've missed one day already, but I know that when I focus on that goal of helping her to learn to read, it's not so hard to want to help her to read every day or to read a book to her, because I know that helps her get closer to the bigger goal. When we set daily goals, they should help, they should be connected to our larger goals. They should help us in our progress towards that goal. And so we've set a daily goal for her to read every day. Unfortunately, too many of us set daily goals to exercise or to lose a certain amount of weight. And when we do that, we have set a goal with action steps, but we haven't actually set an end goal. So there's no end in mind with that. We don't know when we're going to reach that goal or how to get there. When we define that goal, then it's easier to take those daily steps that we need. My whole purpose in sharing this with you is that I know that together we can truly make a difference, by first making a difference in our own lives. And then when we experience that, teaching others around us and helping make a difference in their lives. And together we can truly make a positive difference in the world. My name is Amy Carter, with Healthy Me, Healthy We, and the Healthy Me and the Healthy You can work together to make a healthy we. Have an awesome day.